It has been a long day for me. Oh boy, I was up at 5 in the morning and I was done working out by around 6:15 ish, and I was at work by 6:30 ish. And I was working from 6:30 to 4:30. So, it's a long day. Uh but yeah, it was a long day. I didn't shoot anything, didn't film anything. It was a pretty busy day for work as well. It was actually really busy. Um, but it's like 12:50 right now. But I wanted to tell you guys something. I wanted to fill you guys in on what I'm going through right now. Right. So let's see. It's kind of a story, kind of not a story. Anyway, uh, I've been going through some things as far as like my career. I mean, I don't really have a career yet, but like my career goals, what I want to do. My brain's been going through some things because, I moved out here to become an actor, right? And I I got headshots, and I was, submitting myself for things, and I, got into this play and did this play and stuff like that. But at the end of the play, I think I got burned out. I think it really burned me out. I'm really not a theater guy. So I think that kind of did it for me in that regard. And after I got done with the play, my brain started, I don't know, I think looking into other options. Uh, because I was thinking, oh, I want to get into YouTube, and I want to pursue, not pursue, but I want to like get a full-time job with my delivery job, so I can afford to travel and buy cameras and camera gear and stuff like that, and then use YouTube as a way to get in the movie industry and stuff. Then I also was like, oh, I'm looking into, I'm exploring music, and stuff like that. When that's like I haven't really done much of that at all in my life. I have a little bit here and there, but not in depth at all. So just kind of exploring, And this has all happened in the past like 4 months, because I'm pretty sure like 4 months ago, my play, well, about 4 months and a week ago is when my play ended, around that time. And so all this has happened in that time. And then this past weekend happened. This past weekend, I was like, I need to get away from people. I just need to go and do something on my own. And so Saturday rolls around, and the day passes, and I don't really do much of anything. Uh, but I was like, I want to do something. So then I was thinking about what I could do, and I was like, I should go see a movie, and that idea stuck. So I went to go see a movie. It was in the vlog. I went to Burbank, went to the theater, and I saw the Fate of the Furious. But that's not the point. I went to the theater and then got my ticket, went inside, and I was walking around the theater, and I started to get this feeling inside me. And then I went in the theater, sat down, and the previews started going, and the feeling that I was feeling before became much more prevalent. And it was insane. It was like nothing else that I had, you know, I mean, I've felt it before, specifically with this, but I haven't felt about anything else I've been exploring, like music or whatever. And the feeling was just a crazy sense of purpose, that this is it. This is what I want to do. This is what I want my life. This is what I want to do in my life. Act. I want to be in movies. I want to make big movies. And it was like, it was just so revitalizing, you know, because I was kind of like, oh, I like music. Oh, I like. I never really considered music as like a career path, but just like, you know, I like this and I like this, and I want to make steady money and stuff like this. But like, you know, sitting there in that theater, it all kind of realigned for me that's what I want to do. I want to make movies. I want to be an actor. I want to be a good actor. And so that just kind of changed everything for me, kind of back to where it was, to where now I'm fired up again. I know what I want to do. It's not that I'm tossing, I'll always like music and stuff, but I'm refocused on what I actually want to do. So what that actually looks like is kind of, I don't really know. It's still a mystery, the film industry. So I don't really, it's still kind of a fickle business. And I found that I'm not a huge fan of like the actors' lifestyle out here. Everybody, like not everybody, but a good portion of people are actors and stuff. And so it's like, oh, how's your auditions going? How, you've been auditioning recently? Stuff like that. It's like, I don't always want to talk about what I want to do or how good or bad it's going, but, uh, and just auditions are a pain, but that's just, comes with the territory. So I've just accepted that as something I have to do. And it's not really, the thing is, the auditions themselves, I don't mind. It's the act of actually going there to do the to the location of the audition, because like once you're auditioning, I'm acting. I'm doing what I want to do. So I've found that when I've auditioned, it's not so bad. But the actual act of getting there isn't convenient. But it's neither here nor there. But wow, I'm getting on so many bunny trails. How do I bring this around? All that to say, I am back. I'm back to wanting to make movies and, become an actor. And it feels good. It feels good to be back. It's cool because one of my buddies at my delivery job knows a guy who makes short films, and, he's a filmmaker. And he said, I think I might have mentioned this before, but my buddy said if I make a reel of sorts, just something that I can put out there to show what I can do with a dramatic scene or something like that, then his buddy will see where I could maybe be placed in one of his shorts or something like that. So that's super awesome. And I think Ashley might be able to help me make a reel. So that would be that's gonna be so cool. But it's gonna be really good to just get the ball rolling on my career. So it's, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. I don't want to be that guy that bounces around. Oh, now I don't know. Now I'm going to become a singer. Now I'm going to become the best chess player that has ever lived. I'm going to become, an astronaut, whatever. Like I want to pick something and focus in. And I think it's acting. I know it's acting because there's nothing that feels like acting does. Like there's nothing in the world that feels like acting does for me. Because I watch movies and I'm like, that's it. That's what I want to do. There's nothing else that makes me feel that way. So that's it. That's just something I wanted to tell you guys right now. So that's gonna do it for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.